Hello, hello. I am here, Marcia. Maybe a little late, but we're here. I am working on altering the pattern right now a little bit. I drew a line on here that is 9 inches long because that is the height of the bag where I'm trying to create it. I'm starting here so I can figure out where I'm going with the rest of the pattern. I'm using other pattern pieces that I cut out that are not or printed that are not needed to basically get the whole pattern where I can line it up. And I measured where it has to go from. And what I do is I line it up and then I line up the holes because I know every other hole will line up with my hole punch. And so I can shift the piece until it is correct. And then I can take up a piece of tape and put on there. To hold it in place. And I've marked where I'm going to on here. I don't know that you can see the lines on here, but I marked the holes going down. I marked a line so that I could see where. Let's see if I can make it a little more. It's between the 19th and 20th hole. And it's what worked for both of them. It's odd working with such small pieces of paper. Not quite long enough. Hi, Jennifer. I hope you're doing well today. It's almost like kindergarten. I had pre-cut my little piece there. Those did not line it correctly. Now they do. Oh, fun. Fun, Jennifer. I should put that there. Not something I would want to do. I never want to drive in Boston traffic, let alone at 5 o'clock. I have to do a little bit more work on this one. Because the only other alternative is to create it with these multiple elements like that. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how that's going to look yet. So what I need to do is figure out how this is going to work. If I'm only hitting every other hole, that piece is crooked. Make sure that still lines up. Indeed, it does. Okay, let me catch up on this. Still think Atlanta is worse, huh? I can't argue that. Because Atlanta is far more crazy. To say the least. Sticking a piece under there to hold everything together. Things are okay. I'm better today than I was yesterday. I will be even better tomorrow, hopefully. Actually, I need that to go a little further down, but that's okay. It's not going to work. That is not going to work because of the even number of holes in it. I actually need an odd number of holes to make it work the way it needs to work. Back to the original. Wrap my brain around this for a minute. The only way to do this is going to be to make this wider. So I need to change this by 1. Hello, Elizabeth. Are you guys hearing any feedback? Hamburgers and French fries. That sounds good. Marcia is dealing with some stuff she has to take care of. And she said she would be late. That's the way to fix it. I'm going to have to I'm doing this on the full size so I can visualize better. Maybe I can still leave that one hole top. Seafood. Oh, that sounds good too. Seafood sounds might tasty. That would work. Leave it like that at the top. do it like this at the bottom. And then I would basically add a new hole right there. And if I'm hitting every other hole, that would put it where I'm hitting a hole at the top on both sides in dead center. So I can do that. She'll be here later. She is just taking care of her stuff at home. She had some work to do at her house, and she had to wait until the son-in-law was there, so she had to be available when he's available. I dropped a piece of tape. I have no clue where it went. I didn't need this piece, did I? Yes, I did. And as I said before, since I need 2 of these, I will only mock up 1. I will use the same pattern piece twice. I will not create this whole pattern piece twice. And the dogs are going crazy outside, because that's what they do. So now I get to have the fun of trying to make a straight line with the length of this. I need my other ruler though. Good Lord, I can't see that. I'm backing up my original phone so that I can start the process of transferring over from one phone to the other. It's a multi-day process. Because I back up absolutely everything. Last Tuesday for summer. You know what? When I was in college, hamburgers were a staple. I'd buy a box. And I would cut them up and use them for different things. I would chop them up and use them in spaghetti and meat sauce. Seriously, Elizabeth, I would take the hamburger patties and I would put them in the skillet, and as they're cooking, break them up and use them in a spaghetti sauce. I would cook them and smother them with onions and make them like a hamburger steak. So yeah, it was kind of like Forrest Gump, I guess, because you could do all the things with those burgers. I need to sharpen this. I've been cutting a lot of paper with my razor knife. Make burgers with a brown gravy and serve them with mashed potatoes. During COVID, it's kind of what we had to do with chicken, because the places that supplied the restaurants with chicken were selling cases of chicken. You'd get a case of chicken breast or a case of chicken thighs, and they were pennies on the dollar for the original price per pound. And so they were selling them at the Speedway, which is not far from here. And they only took cash, so we would go get some cash, and I would send Jeff out there. Basically, you pull up, tell someone what you want, make sure your vehicle's unlocked. They come by, they pop your trunk open or your back hatch open, they throw in the food and take it. They'd already taken your money, so they close it up and you'd send you on your way. I had a quarter chest freezer full of chicken, plus half chest freezer had chicken in it. And these were the huge chicken breasts. I can hear Lily making noise at the kids because it's past time to feed dogs. And the kids have not done their chores. This is insane. What I'm doing is insane. I have not yet eaten. I'm sitting here talking about all those wonderful foods to eat, and I can't eat any of it right now. can't eat any of it right now. I wonder if Terry got his new shelf in. We were supposed to deliver it to him yesterday and didn't. So I'm wondering if he actually got his new shelf. I know he was also picking up a coffee table. All the things that make a difference. I'll show you this in a minute. Exactly how far apart I spread this to make the difference if I can make this work versus this isn't going to work. This is one thick pattern piece now. That wide. You can see how much I've spread that apart. That made the difference of this is going to work or not. Because now when I do it, when I cross out these holes that I'm not using, basically I made the bottom have an odd number. I'll have to do the same thing on the other piece that goes over this. And I have to put a hole there. I don't know why I did it with that. I should have done it with that. Maybe that is this one. I think this one will work. Basically mark out the holes we don't need. Yes, I am going to do this. This is for my peace of mind on this piece. Sometimes you got to get the first piece right. And once you can visualize the first piece, the rest of it comes to place. Everything is based on this. I can't fill in the sides until I know how many holes I need here. And sometimes this pattern grafting part becomes like kindergarten arts and crafts. I think tomorrow during Elizabeth's stream, maybe, well, I don't know. I got to find out if I need to help Lisa. No, I don't have anything to help Lisa with tonight. Might do it tonight. I need to start boxing and weighing. Actually, tonight I need to take pictures. While the hole marks are tiny on here, I'll be able to do exactly what I need to do with them. And I'm literally just marking out every other hole with white paint. I still have work on the yellow submarine, but I was waiting for Marcia on it. Oh yeah, you can take burgers and chop them up and make chili as well. Basically anything you would use hamburger meat for. I guess technically you could thaw them. And possibly pull them together to make meatloaf. Don't point. Don't point. You would know the one I didn't pull out. I must have a lot of stuff on my phone. I need to set it up to back up on a regular basis. Just trying to run a complete backup of my phone is ridiculous. I have 3 hats here I have to get out and a rosary. So now you can see how I've marked out every other hole. And it makes it where I have stitch holes at the top of each. And then when I get to the bottom, I'll have my stitch holes where I need them as well. So that's going to work. That makes me a happy camper. I'm just going to give it about a 2-inch width. Because this is the side of the purse. Jennifer, Jennifer, Jennifer. You crazy. You crazy, but in the best way. Let's not be cut away a bit of the craziness I've added to it. I think that's a workable piece. It doesn't look like a workable piece, but that is a workable piece for Kendra's bag. Hi, Sandra. Now I just have to redo all of these holes and continue them down. And let me see what that's going to look like. I'm actually able to mark the paper with that a little bit, enough that I can see if it's going to work out in my favor. Oh, it is. It's going to work out beautifully. Yes. I've noticed I have stuff in these holes. So it's quiet without Marsha here. I forgot how quiet my streams used to be. And then Marsha was here, keeping me company. Let me see what my family is saying. Something to do with autism. This thing has been doing the same thing for 2 hours, 3 hours. It still tells me I have an hour left, and it's been like 3 hours or so. Yes, Jennifer, I agree with you. If you were totally sane, you would be boring. Of course, if any of us were totally sane, we would be boring. And there's nothing boring about this lot of people. That's going to work. Once I get this bag made, Kendra's bag is going to look so cute. I'm going to submit it to the pattern maker, which is Treehouse Patterns. I actually put their name in my description because I did use their picture on my stream today. They're one of the pattern makers I enjoy using because they do have some nice patterns. Perfect. Perfection. I have a tendency to use tools not what they're supposed to be used for, but it works for me. And this tells you how much I hate drafting patterns because I would rather alter patterns like this than redraft them from scratch. I did patterns so much when I was making my own clothes growing up that I got burnt out on it. Just got paint on my fingers. I think I got a message from Marcia. I got a message from Marcia. She must have been saying knock knock. Hi, Terry. Hi, Marcia.
Hello, Tori. Sorry I'm a tad late.
That's okay. You were missed.
Ah, thank you. I got all my stuff updated. Yay. Ooh.
I've got the side drafted for her pattern for her purse.
Oh, that's gonna.
This piece drives everything.
The side piece?
Yes. I can't alter the main part of the body, the bag, until I know how many holes I need.
Ah, yeah.
Because I'll lengthen it according to that. I
Yeah.
can't redraft these until I have this.
Right. Holy cafrummus. Talk about a jigsaw puzzle.
That's okay, because now that I've got it, I started it right before the stream to start wrapping my head around it. And then the stream started and it just fell into place.
Hi, Sarah, Sandra. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. I hope I can pick you up with my hammering. Terry, did they bring you your shelf?
Is Elizabeth still in?
She did. She said hello to you.
Oh, okay. Just came in on mine. Hello, Elizabeth.
Slacker.
Well, it just came in. Hey, I'm trying to catch up here. I got my camera doorbell hooked up.
Awesome.
Oh, my Wi-Fi extender was affected by my mini power outage.
Oh, did it kill it?
No, it didn't kill it. It just set it offline, and I had to go and reset the sucker, which I didn't realize last night that it was. That's why I was having a little in and out problems and stuff last night.
Oh, Terry got his new shelf and he picked up his table.
Ah, fantastic.
He's just retired and doing remodeling now.
Yep.
I bet you needed a new shelf for all them balls, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm here, Jennifer. I mean, hello. Ta-da.
Yes, actually, people asked, where's Marcia?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you tell them I had a few things I had to get accomplished
Yeah.
while my technical person was here?
I said there's things she needed done. She needed her son-in-law to do it. He's there, so she's got to do it.
Yep.
Yes, I am sewing pattern pieces together.
So you know what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Terry has over 1,000 now. And 2,000 marbles.
1,000
spheres? Decent. I mean, from golf ball up and then 2,000 marble. Whoa, Terry.
He has mini spheres too.
Oh, he's just talking marbles, but he's got mini spheres and all the way up to good, fairly nice size.
Good night. You need to tell Diana that. She'll be so jelly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
She'll be all jealous on you.
Yep.
And then every time you try to claim one, she's going to be like, Terry, stealing it from me.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what she does to me. She accuses me every time I get one. She says I stole it.
Yeah.
Hi, Britta.
Hi, Britta. I was going to tell you something, and now I can't. It'll float through my brain again soon.
Well, it doesn't matter. Stitching doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sitting here playing with paper. Long enough. All these pieces of paper that I cut off yesterday. Oh, sweet, it is long enough.
How come Jennifer is so quiet today?
I got nothing.
You got nothing to say to that, huh?
Jennifer, why are you faking quiet?
Because she's normally chatty Cathy.
No, she's normally chatty Jennifer.
Well, yes, but the doll was called Chatty Cathy.
I know. Let me be a smartass.
Yeah, well, yeah, you are. Well, you fit that. So,
Better be a smartass than a dumbass.
oh, you better believe it. Any day of the week. Oh, yeah, I got my right Wi-Fi. Oh, and boy, do I have a good signal. Man, that extender is. No wonder I was having problems last night. Holy crap. Can't believe I was having all that problems and didn't realize. I just didn't think that little flicker would knock it off, but it did.
Well, you saw what happened last night to me, and that was, I didn't even see any lightning. I just heard thunder.
Yeah.
And it was a rolling thunder. It wasn't even like a big crack.
Yeah.
And
internet just took a dump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, funniest thing is my internet evidently didn't do it, but it was the extender that dropped off. Which
the
is what?
It's electric.
Yeah. And so it dropped off, which I needed to get to this part of the house because the main Wi-Fi is way at the other end. And this house, being built as long ago as it was, has wire in the walls, in interior walls. So there's a lot of metal to get through, which is not cool. So you need extenders. Yeah. And my son-in-law is jealous of my cameras.
Why?
Because I've got, it's like, Apple has their 13, 14, 15, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got, of course, they've had theirs for 2 years. They've got the 3
You got the
style. I got the 4s, and the picture is so much clearer. And I said, well, next year if they come out with a 5, I said on Amazon Day, update your cameras. I said, Robert, they were dirt cheap. They were less than half price. 60% off. Hello.
Well, that's like I was mistaken on my phone. I said I had a 5, and I upgraded to a 6. I had a 3.
Oh my God.
And upgraded to a 6.
Oh well, yeah, it was time. Yeah. I went from a 6 Pro Max Plus to a 10, and then from a 10 to a 14. And I guess next year I have to go, because I'll go from a 14 to either a 16, or I'll wait another year. Depends.
That was
on how
the easy way to do this. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I do this before?
Because you didn't think of it, or you would have done it.
Gee, I'm smart.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm sorry that I was late. Then I apologize, Jennifer. She was chatty before you got here. My day was kind of busy. And I got my extra cameras put in, so I'm happy about that. Still haven't got your package.
It's all right. You're going to get one.
Oh.
I'm going to switch over and do a little work on that because I was waiting for that until you got here.
Mm.
I'm using white paint to cover up because I'm only using every other hole.
Yes.
And
Makes
so I'm
sense.
using that to cover up the holes I don't need.
Right. which is logical.
Oh, that needs to be more narrow.
Because I was brain dead this morning when I was doing stuff and I sewed something, I had to pull it out. So I stopped. I said, "You're not doing this while you're brain dead." Can't do it when you're brain dead, honey. You
I
make
can
too
laugh
many.
at Marcia because I know exactly what she was doing.
Yeah, can't do it when you're brain dead. Otherwise, you make too many mistakes and you wind up throwing it across the room and never want to touch it again. I was outside doing the front door camera.
Did I go outdoors? Marcia goes outdoors, chokes herself. Now I just need to stabilize this a little better. And
I just have to be out there for 2 minutes less, or 2 minutes or less. I come back at them with 10 to 15 minutes. My sinuses are going crazy.
Marcia, got my phone all day.
You're still updating?
No, I'm backing it up.
Oh,
It keeps telling for the last 3 hours or so. It said I had an hour and 4 minutes left.
yeah, I have that. What's your storage on that thing?
I don't know. I can't remember if it's 256 or 512.
Oh God, I got a terabyte in mine.
Bragger. Need to make myself a note. And these are in black.
You need to, when you're transferring stuff, you better start it at night.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to take that long to load it. Wait a minute, I can't read right now. Hang on, guys.
Terry.
Oh, my nose. I hate my life. No, I don't hate my life. I hate the weather. I hate the pollen. But we need it.
Me
But I have
too.
to suck. Oh, this is
Me
ridiculous.
too.
This is ridiculous.
It's like, come on.
Sorry, Terry, I muted myself. I got to the mute button as fast as I could. I try not to cough in your ears. Okay, Jennifer said. Wait a minute, I gotta find pepper jelly. Let's see. Pepper jelly or peach jelly? Terry said pepper. Elizabeth said peach. Peppery peach jelly. Bah. Terry said he still uses the Nokia 3310. Jennifer says it's electric. Starts queuing up the electric slide. Oh, that's cute. Hey, I'm musical. Can't play, sing. Can't sing. I do remember songs, artist albums, and years they came out, etc. That is awesome. Yeah, database of useless knowledge. Yeah, I got that about some things. Music isn't one of them, though. I remember certain songs because it relates to certain things. But other than that, no. So, yeah. So, okay, I'm caught up. And sorry, Terry, that again, that you can't stand the coughing stuff.
Neither
That's
can
all
we.
right.
But it's our life.
Yeah, we don't like it either, but we live with it because it's
Oh, did
a
I make
part of
that
the
big?
weather, I swear. But you got to have the pollen to have things. Um, while waiting for the transfer, 4 more versions have come out, and it's 5 years later. Giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I when I change phones, because my last one had 512, and this one I got the terabyte because I keep all my pictures. Even though I do back them up, I keep all my pictures on my phone. Um, for the last 4 years, and then I've got some older ones. But before that, a lot of them are on my computer and on another cloud storage and all that stuff. But anyway, I keep a lot of them on my phone. And out of my terabyte, I've got a little over half used of my terabyte. So I'm a little over 512. So yeah, because my other phone was getting crowded.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I should have gone through the files first.
I find I have duplicate and triplicate um, pictures, and I really, except it's so boring um, to delete pictures. But and I'll go through and I'll do it maybe for an hour and then I'll stop. But with all the pictures I've got in there, it doesn't seem to really make too much of a dent, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's crazy. But anyhow.
It will. Yeah, this makes a big difference in doing this.
Well, yeah, if you're lining it up, then with the original whole set, even though it's, yeah, that would make sense. Every other hole now.
I
Because
need to
it's
count.
50% is every other hole, right?
Yep. And the only thing I had to do was I had to split the pattern at the bottom here
Mm-hmm.
to
And
make it right
widen,
an odd number of holes.
yeah,
That way the top of both of them is a hole that I stitch in.
yeah, gotcha.
Because with an even number it was it caused
You
me an
miss,
issue.
yeah, missing a hole, missing a base hole, basically. Hmm.
10, 10, nine. Ouch. 10. It's 9. That doesn't look right. That's 30. That's it right here, 40.
Oh, Jennifer, I remember those when I was working and had to go to clients, and you had you had all the stuff, the sales stuff that you go to the client with. Then you had this brick of a briefcase that basically that you had to carry your phone in. Oh God, that thing weighed a ton. It was ridiculous.
The
Can't
first phone.
yeah, they were like they literally were like holding a brick in your hand using it too. It was ridiculous. It was yeah, ridiculous. Yeah, I know. The joking, those were the days. Yeah, right, sure. Oh, Lordy.
So now I've got that, so I can mark that other one.
Don't you just need two of those because they're both the same on
Yes.
your. Okay. So you just cut two of them. Okay. Yay.
Can't see it well open.
What did you have for dinner, sweetheart?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have not.
Oh. Okay.
I have not eaten yet.
Um, what's your preference?
I don't know.
Because you kind of got to tell them because you're not eating normal food.
Yeah.
So they have to know what to feed you.
Damn it. Stick a hole in my foot.
Oh.
I did not. That's what I
Oh.
dropped.
Oh.
It's like, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that would have stuck a hole in your foot. I see Scully's on his side. Is he napping?
Scully's hanging out over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He's trying to be good. I brought this phone down so I could start doing stuff with it if the other one ever finishes. Oh, it went up. It's 99.7.
Wow. You went up a whole 1/10%.
That's how it has been moving.
Jeez. So yeah, you got to know when you actually transfer the stuff to the new one. You better do it and start it at night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to take that upstairs. I need to move that over here. That's in the take that upstairs box or area. That's what I was looking for my hole punches and I couldn't find them.
Oh.
They were in here.
Oh.
I am so tempted to change how I'm doing the sides and just use this on the sides.
What is that? Oh. Huh.
It does the cute decorations. Let me see.
Ah.
But I'd have to ask Kendra if she's okay with me changing how the holes that are in the side. It's brogue. It's a traditional brogue pattern.
Oh.
Oh, it didn't stick.
Jennifer says, "Oh dear, Tori, please." I kind of like that. I've seen that on bags. Yeah.
I kind of need Kendra.
Yeah.
Kendra, are you lurking?
Oh, Jennifer said, I'm in Massachusetts, can't run to Georgia with a meat and cheese spread.
I can't eat a meat and cheese spread right now.
No, it's kind of liquidy or really gooey.
Mush until my
Mush.
mouth feels.
Yeah, strictly mush.
Tenderly. I don't want to take a picture of me.
Tell her to come on and discuss if she wants. Do you have anything done there that you can show her sewn with that?
No.
No. Okay.
I just sent her a picture of it just like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I have a purse currently that has that pattern, stitch pattern in it. Because I remember seeing it, but I can't remember. I don't think I have.
It's often used on shoes.
Mm-hmm.
When you have sewn in toe cap, and so they go across the toe cap of shoes.
Yeah, hang on just
That's
a minute.
very common.
Wait a minute. I think that's where I remembered seeing it. Let me see if it's on those little boots that I have that I love. I bet you it's on my old boots I threw out. I threw out boots before I met you, and they were nice leather ones. You could have refurbished them.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Well, I didn't know you then. Oh, come on. I know I've got a pair of shoes still left with that on it, but I can't find them.
I need to get my Allen wrench out because that one was loose.
Nope, can't find it. She was nice. She offers you a Frosty. I don't know. Can you take the cold yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, then the Frosty's good. That's nice, Jennifer. That's a sweetheart.
Jennifer likes me still.
Okay, we'll believe that.
Jennifer does like me.
I didn't say she didn't. I didn't say I wasn't being sarcastic either.
Oh, great. This one isn't small enough. Let me see. Does this one have its own Allen wrench? You can make me go.
Did you ever find the charger to the air gun?
I didn't look.
Oh, you didn't look. Okay.
That one just. I love it when I buy hole punches and they send me extra tips.
Oh, that's nice of them.
So if I break a tip, I can replace them. The last place I bought them from sent me 3, 6, 7 extra tips.
Ah, nice.
For this good set that I have. The place that I bought the first one from, that's the expensive one, sent me, one.
Oh, wow. Could they afford it?
The expensive guy sent me 7. And I actually like his better.
Than the more expensive one.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes it works that way.
2.5. Two and a half. That's a 2.5. And I do, when I say I was looking for my hole punches, I have like
Yeah, a gazillion. Yeah.
a connection. And my camera just went stupid for a second there. And I sent Miss Kendra a message, and I'm hoping that makes her come on here.
It would be nice if she could answer your questions so you know how to proceed. Tori puts up with me still. LOL. That's cute. I don't think it's hard for her to put up with you, Jennifer. I think she kind of likes you too.
It's not hard putting up with Jennifer. Jennifer is a
Yeah.
good person. She a good humanoid.
Yeah. I will tell you this, ladies, and I don't know if there's a gent in here now or not, but anyway, I was driving back from the grocery store this morning because I had to replace things that my husband went crazy on, and I was stuck in this waiting to merge type situation, where you're dependent on somebody else to let you in. And I'm just waiting patiently, and I figured I'm not going to get upset. Somebody there, and I had my blinker on, everything, and they could see the way my nose was and everything. And that's all you can do in that lane is merge. It's telling you to merge. And people who've driven that know that lane is a merge lane. Well, everybody was, no, not everybody. Take that back. A lot of people were so hung up on me first, me first, me first. And this one guy in a truck, a white, um, I don't know if it was Ford, I don't know whose make. Anyway, he stopped. He must have let 6 of us in. I was first. And he just sat there, and cars behind him were honking. But there were so many cars that went past that, normally one goes, you merge one. One goes, you merge one. One goes, you merge one. That's the polite way. No, not down here it isn't. They don't know polite. But he stopped and left about 6 of us in. I actually opened my window, let the air conditioning out of my car, and waved thank you to him.
Was his truck big?
No, it was a standard truck. I mean, it
He's
wasn't
probably
a little truck, but it was your standard like Chevy or Ford F-150, 250, something like that. Yeah.
he probably has put up with it before.
Mhm. But I thought, holy cow, there's one person in this county who's got some courtesy. Because it's really lacking somewhere down here. We've got a lot of the people with the attitude of me first. It's like it's going to get them 1 or 2 car lengths, going to get them there that faster. I'm always letting people in.
90. 92. 93. I have not yet heard from Kendra,
Hmm.
but I have it marked for the other holes if she says no, she wants the original look.
Okay. Well, she's 3 hours behind, so it's probably just pushing 5 at her time. If she was working today, she
Yeah,
may
she
be on
might
the
be
road.
working.
She might be on the road coming home or getting ready to get out the door or something like that.
But yeah, you can do. I've got it where you can do two holes at a time, or you can do a single hole, a single main
Hmm.
hole,
Yeah.
and then I have one that's missing these two. That
Uh-huh.
only has the three. It has the center hole in the two. It's missing two.
Uh-huh.
That way you can finish it however you need. Yeah, zipper
Yeah.
merging is the way you're supposed to.
Your audio is gone.
My audio is gone.
Yeah, you blanked out. And I
Right.
got loads of signal. I can tell you that. So you checked out audio and then your camera jumped. If,
Okay, and that was something a glitch here.
okay. Yeah, because a second ago you also went black and then came back on. And I've
It,
still got my same bars and stuff. Are
it
you
happens.
having weather issues up there again today?
Yet doesn't mean we won't. So these two pieces are done. Yes.
Yes.
I don't need these extra pieces. So those
Do
can
you
go over.
have the zipper?
Do I have zippers? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
These are the pieces that I don't have to alter because these will be as is.
Gotcha.
I don't have to lengthen them or anything. They're going to be this size.
Okay.
So what do I have left? Oh, main body and pockets.
Yeah, because you got to move the zipper from the side to the top now.
Huh?
Don't you have to move the
No, the
zipper?
zipper goes across the top.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, um, oh, you're not going to move the zipper. You're just going to lengthen and shorten it. Oh no, you printed it smaller. Sorry.
Yep. I already printed it at 50%, so it'll be that big.
And then
It'll go,
you just lengthen it.
that'll be the opening right there for the zipper.
Yeah, yeah. But you'll
And
lengthen the pocket that it goes into.
oh, that's this pocket. That's a different pocket.
Yeah,
That's
that one.
there's a zipper to the whole purse.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the wrong one.
And then this is a zipper to the pocket, a zippered pocket, and then a non-zippered pocket.
Right. Jennifer, Marcia, may I introduce Boston drivers equals merging with a hair's breadth, honking like a ride of the Valkyries, and using fire truck without the horn part where it screeches. Uh,
Using some language.
yeah, using some language, shall we say? Every other word.
I don't drive in Boston unless it's an absolute, there's nobody else capable of doing it.
Yeah. Last time I was in Boston, I was 17.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Go to Boston.
And I was in Hartford and Connecticut. And I was in, where else did I go that trip? I forget, a few other little towns. But that was my nemesis trip. That's when I started smoking. Because I was actually at what they called a tobacco camp. In East Granby, I think it was, Connecticut. And all around us were tobacco fields. Within basically a half an hour drive from American Sumatra Tobacco Corporation. Produced high-end cigars.
Cigars.
Cigars. Ah, hey, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Get your cohort Kendra on here. Tori's got a question. Get your cousin. Call your cousin.
I already sent her a text.
Yeah, I know. She's probably driving or something.
She don't listen to Lisa either. It's okay.
Okay, so then you don't feel slighted. Yeah.
No, she doesn't answer to Lisa sometimes. Lisa will send her a message and she'll ignore Lisa. Feeling pretty good today. My mouth is still sore. I'm taking it easy. I have not eaten any solid foods. I have been babying my mouth like I'm supposed to.
She's being a good girl. Are you still a little puffy?
Yeah. I threw my tape in the floor. Good thing I don't need that tape. Yes, I am still puffy today.
Okay.
I figure it will be for a few days.
She said, yeah, she takes forever. I did just message her, though.
Yeah, I'm going to put my scissors away, too. Excuse my head in the way.
That's okay. We saw your whitish purple hair.
My white and gray hair.
Yeah.
Now
It had
misplaced scissors.
It had purple.
Oh, there they are. Set them to the side.
You didn't put them away. You just put them aside. Well, everything's to the side on that table right now.
Well, I didn't set them on the table. I set them next to me and on top of the box of things that are going to go in the drawers.
Oh, okay. Boston drivers, great hockey players for the hip checking and side swiping. Oh, God. Yeah, it's called the Demolition Derby you're driving in. Is that it?
That's Atlanta.
Yes, I agree with that one.
That's what I need to do is get me a dash cam. I want to get a front and back cam.
Yes, that's the next thing on my list after house cameras. Since I got my house cameras, now I'll get my good dash camera system. Because we got people here that purposely, Kendra messaged you, Tori. She's currently on a call.
Gosh. I just told her to come see me when she's free.
Okay, yeah.
That's the easiest way. Like, I don't know. But I don't know what's going on with this.
Yeah. My brain was, when I was working with that this morning, it was in non-function mode. And when I made the mistake, I just said, nope, we're stopping right here. Because all you'll do is get frustrated and keep making the same dumb mistakes because you're not really here. You know, I wasn't really awake, what I call awake at that point. So I just said, nope, we'll just kind of, forget it.
Yeah, how long does that make this pocket? If I leave it like this. It's short of 7 inches. That's not going to fit a good size phone. Oh, it fits that phone.
And my iPhone's 6.25.
It should work.
And
Unless my
of the
holes are even number instead of odd.
yeah.
That's okay. I can fix that if it is.
Okay. My poor son-in-law has to get up real early on Thursday because he has to be downtown to see a surgeon and get an MRI of his wrist
Oh,
to make sure that the tumor, the benign tumor that was in there, that they got it all, in the first surgery. So he doesn't have to go back again. I keep hoping that's surgeon number one, because he had two different surgeons in this stupid thing. And that was the guy that removed it, and the other one is the movement surgeon, to check his movement and how he's doing with missing a chunk of bone out of his wrist, or out of his arm, actually, that goes into the wrist. Atlanta is just the cannonball run, hard and fast. Yeah. Well, yeah, but don't speed.
don't speed. What are you talking about? Don't go on the interstate, go on the speed limit, or you'll get hit.
Well, my son got stopped, and he said he was going with the flow of the traffic.
Was he in Atlanta or?
Dublin.
No, see, he wasn't in Atlanta, in the surrounding areas of Atlanta. You can't go the speed limit or you'll get run over, especially if, like, he was on a motorcycle.
No, he was in a car because he was picking up another crew member. He had to rent a car, go from the yacht, rent a car. He and one other crew member took off to go pick the guy up at the Atlanta airport that was coming in, the other crew member. And, yeah. And then they were going to go back to the boat and leave the next morning. Yeah. So when they arrested my son, and because he didn't know he had the other tickets, he got taken to jail. And like a dummy, he left his credit card at the yacht. So he calls me up, Mom, can you bail me out, please, on your card? And as soon as I get out of here, I'll transfer you the money. I can't believe all this. I can't believe it was a mess. But anyway, I told him, don't you know better than to speed in Georgia? I said, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, you do not. Those states, I said, Alabama too, actually.
Don't speed.
Yeah. I know why he got the ticket. The car he rented was basically a red go fast, okay? So the Atlanta cop figured, okay, I know he can, He just pulled him over because he was bright red can't believe my son. You rent a non-distinct,
Yeah.
hello. You don't one that screams, "Here I am, look at me."
I did it again.
What'd you do?
My screen flicked.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you did something. Yeah.
Seven, 8, 9, 10.
Two leaves, said she'll be right back. You're 20 miles over on the highways or routes, the cops will pass you for going too slow. Yeah, well. They saw him and his flashy rental, and I know that was part of it.
That could be.
Oh, yeah. But the older you get, the kind of wiser you get in that situation.
Chicken noodle.
Are you having to add a stitch?
I don't know yet. I got chicken noodle soup.
Ah,
Ollie took care of me.
good. Jennifer says, yeah, North Carolina, you do not mess with the wolf pack. Oh, yeah. Ooh, be right back. I just thought of something. I'll be right back.
Okay. Ten. I can count to 10.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Sweet.
Your odd number like you needed?
Yes.
Good deal.
10, 20, 30, 40. That makes it 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86 holes. And I absolutely should have done it on this one.
Why? What's the difference? Oh. Okay.
That's okay. I can fix it. Because I'm going to transfer that onto there. That's all.
Yep.
Try to do it as easy as possible. Sandra has to go pay bills. I need to check with Lisa and see if she got Topher's money last night. Topher claimed a citrine over at Lisa's. A $20 piece. It's a nice little piece. I said, that's a nice little citrine. He ran over here and looked over my shoulder and says, I want that. I'll claim that. And I said, you want to claim it? He says, okay.
Well, I lost the picture and everything. I got to go back, and it won't let me go back in or raise it up or do anything with it, so I have to come out and come back in again.
That's you, not me this time.
I know. I did something stupid. Okay.
Marcia done started messing with stuff.
Yeah, I did.
Mark these so I can put them together and fix the problem. Because one of the things I can do is I cut one with the holes in it that I'm going to put in it and one without the holes. Except Marcia has not left yet. She might have got a phone call. It's the same thing that happens with Robbie. He gets a phone call. I need a bigger thread. See what thread I have hanging around over here. There's a piece. People are like, Robbie, you went blank. Yeah, he goes blank every time he gets a phone call or a text. Text mess him up too. So it's like, quit messaging him while he's on live. But that's one of the reasons why he seldom uses his phone now when they're in the office. Now this really feels like kindergarten. I'm sewing paper. That is so kindergarten. Holds these two pattern pieces together at the right spot. There's Marcia back. All I hear is a donk. Goes donk.
Bonk.
Marcia's.
Yeah, sorry. I had to text a nephew to remind him, kinda, that he was supposed to do something and get back to me. And I want to know if he did it. So it kind of just. Good. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oh.
Oh, come on.
What?
Don't make me have it.
You're frozen.
My camera went stupid again.
Yeah, you froze. Okay, you're kind of moving, but jerky.
Okay, I'm going to have to restart that phone. Hold on a minute.
Is it plugged in?
It is.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm not going to lose sound this time.
Okay.
It might mess up the order in which things show up on here.
Well, we'll just eliminate our pictures and put you big. That's good too.
Go backwards. See if there's anything else open. Close that.
Your Wi-Fi's having many hiccups. What can I tell you?
I'm going to see how hot my soup is now. Because they usually make it boiling hot.
Okay, we're back in the old position. Oh my God, the echo. Say something, Tori.
The volume is supposed to go
Oh,
off.
you're echoing like crazy.
Hold
Yep, you're really bad echo.
on. Well, that's okay. It locked up again.
Oh, it's still echoing now. Whoa.
I took it
I
off
think,
the stage,
yeah.
and I can see about fixing it. I need to tell this thing to shut the sound down, or tell this to shut the sound down. Maybe it's this that I have to tell. I don't know. It's an Apple, and I don't know how to tell it to have no sound. Okay, it's the phone. I need to turn the sound down on. I need to turn the speaker off on an Apple.
Okay, when it will. If you're in uh, video mode, right? On the camera? I can't hear you.
Yeah, well, I'm not on the camera itself. I'm on StreamYard and that, but
Okay, up in the screen though, it should have a little speaker symbol. It doesn't? It does on the phone itself. On the and you can tap it and it'll put an X, a line through it, so it says like
but it
speaker
doesn't
off.
stay all the way down
Aha.
for
When
some
you tap
stupid
this, when you tap it, it doesn't put a line through it. Tap the icon, the speaker icon.
Let me see. Is there a way you can get it? I see. I am so not familiar with Apples.
See, I don't know where it would be on your screen in StreamYard because I don't have a StreamYard account. But normally Apple puts the speaker somewhere. It doesn't show on our screen, but it'll show on your screen. It'll show a little speaker symbol. All you got to do is tap that speaker symbol, and it'll either bring up a pop-up that you can say sound off, or it'll put a line through it. Hi, Flutter.
Just lost my StreamYard. Okay, go there.
Well, you can't have lost everything because we're still here.
Oh
On
yeah,
that, on the other phone, you mean? Yeah, gotcha.
fine. I'll just start it over. Try that again. StreamYard. It's gonna make me re-enter all that crap. Dadgummit.
No, we have. All we need is auto tune, and we can do that share song. Do you believe in life after love? I'll tell you who did a good rendition of that was what's his name on when Cher was inducted to the Kennedy Center Honors, I think it was. Um, he did that song. Oh, he did a really good rendition. Holy cow.
Was that who it was?
Huh?
Was that the guy who's now singing with Queen?
Yes. And I can't think of his name all of
Adam
a sudden.
Lambert.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Yep.
I just had to wait for my brain to process.
Yeah, my brain wasn't processing. I could see his face and everything, but couldn't think of his name. He's got a voice too, man.
Yes, indeed, he does.
And I think he's so glad he didn't win because he'd have been stuck for a year in a contract with him. With whatever that show was.
American Idol.
Yes, thank you. I was,
That's what I'm here for.
yeah. Trivia, yes.
Audio. I got it. I think. Get that turned all the
Yeah,
way down.
we aren't echoing. But now I don't see the third camera up yet. It's not in the. It's not showing in the stream. Did you let yourself in?
No, I've got to retype everything I had up.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It deleted out everything I had on my thing. Yep.
Well,
Oh,
Elizabeth, Flutter wrote you an email. Did you get it?
you butthead.
Yes, Adam Lambert. Yes. I like his voice. And I don't know if it was the semifinals or the finals when he sang with Queen and another guy, and he, I guess it was the semifinals, were singing with Queen. They just liked him. And he got along with them, and he was getting into the groove and the whole bit. And they approached him afterwards. He didn't win, they approached him afterwards. He couldn't believe it. I heard him on some show explaining what happened. And he was kind of glad he didn't win American Idol.
Sorry, while I have the camera under my body. Okay, I'm going to try to talk now and see if it starts echoing.
Well, right now it's not.
But it has the wrong one.
Oh. Can you switch them? What do you mean, videoing yourself? There we go. Yay!
Ha! I had to remove myself from stage and then bring myself back in.
Aha, okay. Flutter says, I'm having such a hard time videoing myself. I hope that gets better. You mean being on camera or actually working the camera to video yourself? Which way?
Making videos.
Making videos again. Yeah. There's only what? Kelly Clarkson and the other country singer, what's her face? And the long blonde hair one. They're really the only ones that I really remember off of there actually making it.
Most of the non-winners were more successful than the winners.
Yep. Mm-hmm. However many seasons, only 2 of the actual winners do I remember going anywhere afterwards. Clay Aiken lost, and he was actually, until he quit, he was, because he got sick and tired of the business, from what I understand. He was doing better than the heavyset guy that actually won.
Yes. He was out selling Ruben Studdard.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gangbusters. Yep.
Yeah, there's a few of them. Daughtry is another one that went big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another loser that went big.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now what I did was I put the holes on here.
Mm-hmm.
So for this pocket, I cut one with these holes
Mm-hmm.
and one without.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The one with holes will get sewn to the bag.
Right.
The one without holes will
Yeah.
be the front of it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Making myself notes.
Oh yeah.
Telling myself to cut one with these holes, which that's the shape it makes,
Yeah.
and one
Right.
without.
Mm-hmm.
I keep track of how many holes are in each piece because that is part of my part of the formula I use for pricing.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hey, Phil,
Yes, Carrie Underwood. And hi, Phil. How you doing, Phil?
I think Fantasia did as well. She did okay.
She did okay. And she's not as, she's more a select audience.
Yes.
Her voice isn't what I call a universal audience.
Excuse me while I'm eating my soup.
Yeah. Sandra said I
I'm
paid all
eating
my
because I
bills.
already drank all the soup.
Say that again?
I drank all the soup.
Oh,
I'm
now
eating the
you're,
stars.
yeah. You're slightly gumming it on the other side of your mouth. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm squishing it to the roof.
Yeah. She paid all her bills till next time I get them, right? I know that feeling.
And I got my mortgage coming up. Anyone want to adopt me?
Have you got a fixed rate mortgage or a variable?
It's predominantly fixed rate.
Taxes and
And we-
insurance affect it, but that's it.
yeah. Yep. And it just a little bit doesn't mess it up much.
Yeah. Oh, it would down here, honey.
Wait, did you get done? No, you did not. Then there's this pocket.
Phil says, sorry if I dapper. We've been having a lot of thunderstorms. Power keeps going off and on. Oh, stay safe, Phil.
Oh, I can't make it that long.
No, it's a little too long. It's bigger than the purse.
And that's basically what I did the first time. Oh, my dogs are barking. Well, they're not my dogs, but the dogs are barking.
Rita. Yeah.
Let's see, how long of a pocket is that? Goes from there to
I
there.
actually broke a nail today, which is
You poor thing.
unusual.
Sorry.
Thanks.
She with the strong
Okay,
nails.
Kendra's back.
Hi, Kendra.
Ask her. Wait a minute. Get your cutting done.
I got to figure out what I do with that piece of paper now.
Yeah, you had it someplace.
Here it
You set
is.
it. Yeah, you just set it to the side.
This pattern is called brogue. You have the sides of the bag. Oh, you will have. Where you have this piece in black, and then you have the piece that goes over it. And it has the holes that go down. And I was wondering if instead of having just plain holes, if you wanted the brogue pattern instead. Hi, Cecilia.
Hi, Cecilia.
Elizabeth's going live on a Tuesday.
No, Cecilia, she said. In caps.
Yes, it's just holes. It's just those holes. It's the single hole with the two little holes on each side, up and down.
It'll show black through.
And so pretend this is purple and it would have black underneath it. It is up to you. I can do it with just the regular holes, or I can do it with this. I was getting a hole punch out and I found this one.
I think that's sexy looking.
I already have obligations next Tuesday.
She says, yes, I like it. It looks like a flower to her.
Okay, then I'll change it out to use the brogue pattern. Let me stick some holes in
Boy,
this.
is she getting this purse customized.
Yes, she is. It will be 100% one of a kind. There may be some similar to it, but there will be none exactly like it.
Not unless they watch you and copy you completely. And good luck on that. Because you've changed this so many times.
Well, because it's also not, it's my science in my head.
Yeah.
I explained the exact science that I'm using to make this happen.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Elizabeth asked, is it okay, Tori, that she goes on next Tuesday because it's Stephen's birthday?
Yeah, that's fine. It's just that night is two leaves in a pod. Everybody can do their own thing. It's okay. I can't dictate when you go on. I really can't.
Oh, she's just, she's being polite and asking, which is nice.
Make myself a note so I don't forget that I said this.
Well, she comes on about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Two leaves does. And that's chit-chat night and game night and all that kind of stuff.
So, Kendra, I have the side made. Well, I have the pattern for it.
Yeah.
And the piece that goes on top of it.
The purple
It's in paper.
and paper.
I've got one of your pockets finished, pattern-wise. I'm working on the pattern for the second one. These pieces don't have to be altered. Yay for me.
Elizabeth said she's going on at 8:30. Well,
So there. Okay, let me mark this.
because I know on Tuesday she comes on most times at 9:30. On Thursday she comes on at mostly 10 o'clock. 2 leaves in a
Yep.
pod, she and Kendra. Yeah. I shouldn't say she, it's they.
Line these holes up because I know it's going to be every other hole. I have been known to watch multiple streams at the same time. ADHD at its finest.
Yeah.
Well, it works if one of them is selling stuff and someone is posting what they're selling because I don't have to listen to the whole stream. I can watch it and not listen.
Right.
And be on a stream that I listen to.
Right. If you see something, you pay attention. Yeah.
I have two screens here, so I can be on two streams simultaneously and be active in them. And I have to.
I couldn't be bothered doing that. I really couldn't.
That wouldn't work for you, huh?
No, I'm trying to wind down at that time. And watching 2 would be driving me crazy.
It's okay. Here. You gotta figure out my holes here.
I'll let you get finished, then I got a question.
Then what?
Okay. Is that get sewn into the side seam or not?
Yes, right here.
Okay.
But this gets folded.
The side seams of, but the side seams of the pocket don't get sewn into the side seams of the purse.
No. No, this gets folded in half right here.
Uh-huh.
Because this will come down as well.
Uh-huh, yeah. Oh, that's right. And it's got the zipper at the top.
I'll stitch this in here first.
Uh-huh.
And it'll have the zipper in it. And then I will fold it once it's sewn in and I will hand stitch this.
Right.
just have to
Oh, so
redo
the
this.
back piece is a little shorter than the front piece.
No, it will be the same.
Oh,
I've just extended this one.
oh, okay.
And that one will be extended the same number of holes.
Gotcha. Oh, so this is a. So you could cut out two of this and just punch the outside holes on one of them. And not do the zipper and not do the little arches down, correct?
This is one piece that actually will, the way it is that it'll actually be, let's see, I got to mark those holes. I can't do it without those holes being marked.
Yeah, it is, Flutter. It's really going to be a cool purse.
%50% and elongated.
Strictly basically the outline, not the outline, the idea of the purse and majorly modified to the size Kendra wants.
Tall and skinny.
Tall and skinny.
So see, now I need to add this stuff here to make it the same.
Same length. Gotcha. Okay, that's what I was wondering. Okay. So the zipper part the top of that one does fold over.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, I'm punching holes in paper. It makes me math correctly.
Okay, Flutter. Crap. Pup once. Be right back. Pup once out this time. I think Flutter left last time for a smoke break, and this one is a puppy.
Break.
Yeah, a puppy break. Yeah, I broke a fingernail. I couldn't believe it. I caught it. I caught it on a zipper. Would you believe? And cracked the corner. And all I did was say, "What did I do?" And I looked, and it was tore like a third of the nail was tore. And I just said, "Heck with it." So I just took it the rest of the way off. Heck with it. It'll grow fast enough.
When I took the dip powder off of mine, I broke every one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Sucks.
Well, now you can go back and get them put back on.
Yeah, I'll probably have to get
When
clips
is
on.
Yeah, when is your next surgery?
A couple weeks.
Do you
I
really
don't know
want to
yet.
go
I
to?
actually have to call them and find out.
Yeah, because you may not want to put them on again because that's just, hello.
But I like pretty fingers.
Yeah, I know. But for a couple of weeks, and you can save the money and
You
put it
guys
towards
can
the
look at
teeth
my ugly fingers.
yeah, we can live with your normal fingers. We can deal with them instead of your pretties.
need some more tape. I cut tape into these little strips so that I have them to.
Oh, yeah. Have them when needed. Especially get your finger holding something.
And this is a no-go. This is a no-go. Because I need to know which one is the right one, and this is the only one that's the right one. That's where this folds. This stitches down here. Zipper will be here. It's going to be narrow, but
yeah,
that's what I got to work with.
Yep. It's not as deep as the other side pocket.
Almost, not quite.
Yeah, I thought it was a little shorter. Well, you don't want it that deep anyway because it's not that wide to get your hand down to get to the bottom. At least my opinion. And I got long fingers, but a narrow hand.
But with it not being attached, she'll be able to push up from the bottom if she needs to also.
Right. Yep.
She has options.
Yeah.
And it'll make it not so easy for thieves to get in her bag and steal stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, she'll
In
have
fact,
two zippers they have to get past also.
Yep. They're definitely going to have to bring me something else to eat.
That wasn't enough?
No.
I didn't think so, but I
Well,
didn't know how
usually
big.
when you think about it, when you eat soup, you usually have crackers or something with it, or a sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And you're just on soup. Yeah.
They just gave me soup.
I like cream of wheat or oatmeal or something like it, you know.
I had cream of wheat last night. I had malto meal today for lunch. I eat such nutritious food.
Welcome back, Flutter. Oh,
A
pup went
wonderful
potty.
mush diet.
Yeah. I made a chicken tonight.
Chicken.
Yeah.
What kind of chicken?
Baked chicken. Roast chicken.
That's good.
Yeah. And her tank is empty. Good, Flutter. Hopefully she can last for a little bit now. Yeah, I decided to just do a whole chicken. And so I cut up the parts, cut off the parts and everything that my husband likes and that I like, and because it was a good sized chicken. And my son-in-law is taking some white meat. He likes white meat. He's taking some white meat tomorrow for lunch to eat with the rest of that he brought from home. So he'll eat that. And so it worked out for everybody. And I've got, whoops, have to run to the kitchen. I'll take you with me. I've got the bones and everything on to cook slowly.
Bone broth.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And it'll go up with Robert to the pups. Because that's what they get. They get the goodies.
I did that at Thanksgiving. We had, when we don't eat the whole turkey at one sitting. And then
Yeah.
we pick it
Mm-hmm.
and pick all the meat off. And I took the rest of it and I threw it in the pot and just cooked it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And made some good
Carcass and
broth. And we used
carcass.
that as a base for soup.
Mm-hmm. I have to cook this down, let it cook real good, and then I will turn around and take all the bones out, and Robert can grind it up when he gets home, because there's some little meat chunks in there that I didn't pick it completely clean, give the pups a little flavor. And I'll take all the bones out, and he can whippy it up, and then he takes it, because they have a no grain, because of the lupus, they have a no grain diet. And so, yeah, we put a little bone broth, or, they take the beef, and they have beef stock and all this kind of stuff. So they take it out. If they got any leftovers from dinner, they'll grind it up with a little beef broth, and then they throw that liquid in on their non-grain dog food. And oh my God, you think the dogs went to seventh heaven? Yeah, Tori's been eating cottage cheese. Oh yeah.
Cheese, yogurt, cream of wheat, malted meal, soups. I don't like eating oatmeal, because when I eat oatmeal, I want toast.
Yeah.
It's a kid thing. I grew up, if you're eating oatmeal, you got to have toast on it with it.
Like I have to have toast if I'm eating poached eggs. Oh, I have to have toast.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to eat toast with poached eggs.
Yeah, but mine, okay. How do I explain this? I toast it kind of just before it starts to burn, so it's crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I cut it in little squares, almost like croutons. And I put it in. I mix, break the eggs and all this kind of stuff, and mix that in. It's so good. Oh.
She says she makes it bougie.
Yeah.
This is a tiny bit too short. It's okay. I got to fix.
Jennifer says, I watched my sugar. Wait a minute. Hold it. When I had my wisdom teeth pulled, me, the diabetic, had milkshakes for 3 days. Oh my God. Flutter says she doesn't like cottage cheese or yogurt. Oh, I love both. Yeah. Jennifer says, I watched my sugar levels, but I had milkshakes because I couldn't eat anything solid and need something to offset the lack of not being able to chew protein. Yep, I understand that.
And sometimes you just do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do, yeah. And I agree, Elizabeth, that is the good stuff. Cottage cheese and yogurt. I love fresh fruit with cottage cheese. Oh my God, do I love fresh fruit with cottage cheese. And yucca. Sorry, Flutter. And she says, you were saying about chicken. There's times I make a meal of nothing but buffalo chicken strips and blue cheese dressing. Oh. That sounds good. And Jennifer then said turkey stovetop and gravy rubs tummy. Yeah, that's good too. Mm. Yeah.
Jennifer is a Southern girl.
Oh, yeah.
Through and through.
Mm-hmm.
She may not live in the South, but she is a Southern girl. She comes from the South.
Okay, her tummy grew up Southern, okay?
Her roots are in the South.
Yeah. So she's got the tummy for it, so yeah. It likes that kind of food. It's called comfort food. Yeah.
And biscuits and gravy.
Gravy. Oh, yeah. Oh. Cracker Barrel I don't know, haven't been to Cracker Barrel in a long time because there's none really here. Miami-Dade doesn't believe in country food. It's mostly anything but U.S. food. We got Latin, we got French, we got Italian places, got Chinese, everything but American. Good old American food is forget it around here. Um, but yeah, I like the comfort foods. Oh, we have a little hole in the wall, uh, eatery, dinery, whatever, that's in our town. Oh, did they make good biscuits and gravy? Oh, oh,
When Jennifer comes down, we make a trip to the Waffle House
mm,
for biscuits and gravy.
yeah. Elizabeth says her older son says, "How can we eat cottage cheese?" Very easy, one
With
spoonful
my
at a
mouth.
time. Yeah, with my
With my
mouth,
mouth.
one spoonful at a time. Yes, we certainly do.
But I do eat it with, I don't eat it plain. I do eat it with fruit.
Yeah, I do too. Jennifer's just butter, just a whole stick of butter, which is butter is a southern word for butter,
Hmm.
and Texas toast or sourdough. Oh yes. Ooh, you're not
Okay,
fond of
another pattern piece
oh
finished.
cottage cheese with pineapple and blueberries, blackberries, red raspberries, watermelon, all those cut up and mixed in it is so good. It really is. Oh,
And here I'm going to make everybody go, what? If I do not have, if I do not have any fruit to put in my in my cottage cheese,
don't eat
I
it.
will just put some sugar in it,
Yeah, no, I don't
make
have
it
to do it.
sweet.
I just don't eat it. I wait till
I
I
just
get
make it sweet.
my fruit. Sandra, you've never had biscuits and gravy? Oh my God, it's so good.
Okay, I've got to get a good biscuits and gravy recipe to put in the next cookbook.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, so
So
good.
I just made another I need to
Make
put
a
that in.
make a note.
I made a pocket.
Biscuits and gravy recipe. Oh,
Yeah, buddy. Gotta have a good biscuits and gravy recipe.
and the funny part about it is I only weigh like 127 right now, and I am continually eating. Like right now, I have sitting right next to me, I am not kidding you, Crunchmaster multi seed roasted garlic, crunchy baked rice crackers, and then, okay, we are disgusting. I am having Boursin garlic and fine herb spreadable gourmet cheese to go on top of it. Oh, you talk about some good yum yums. And I'm continually eating. Now I eat my dinner, but I'm also what my daughter calls it. Her son's the same way. We're grazers. We're grazers, which means we continually eat all day long. Oh,
I need to start doing that. I need to cut down how much I eat and start grazing.
yeah, you can do that. You could your meals aren't as big, and then it's not so hard to digest, and you just eat, little bits, but I eat continue. I'm always got something that I'm working up. Like today I had okay, I used a whole slice of tomato, but I made a half a tomato sandwich on lightly toasted bread. It was so good.
Now, see, that's the thing is I can't fathom a half of a sandwich, it's especially a tomato sandwich.
Well, see, but that's it. You limit yourself to a half. It's enough to curb your appetite, but you're not overeating. See, and I'm like I eat like every hour. I'm throwing something in my mouth eating. It's bad. But it works for me.
These are my extra pieces for expanding.
Oh, yeah, Sandra, you don't know. Elizabeth says she'll eat cottage cheese with bread and make a sandwich out of it. Oh,
No.
no, I don't like it just on bread. I got to have my fruit with it. Um, yeah, Sandra, if you ever get to a Cracker Barrel or something like that, try their biscuits and gravy. You kind of want to take a nap if you eat a a big serving of it. It's kind of that, oh yeah, food.
We had a place when I lived in Mississippi. You get the biscuits and gravy, and they gave you so much gravy. Basically, you'd order biscuits, gravy, and a second biscuit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I used all my tape.
Jennifer says, curtsies in Southern. Bless my sweet little old heart. In Boston,
We're going to give her the vapors talking about all these
yeah,
biscuits and gravy and stuff.
I know. Jennifer says, up here, Italian and more Korean, Chinese, Japanese near Boston. I miss Greek, Waffle House, German, or kosher deli. Oh, honey, I got a terrific German restaurant up in North Miami Beach. Oh, they serve the best potato pancakes. Oh, my God, they're good. They're like my grandma used to make them. And we've got Waffle House, and over on Miami Beach, oh, of course you know why. It's Miami Beach. A lot of the Jewish people live there. They got some kosher delis over there. Oh, I get lox and bagels. My girlfriend and I go over there now and then. We'd go over and we'd sit there and have lunch and just pig out. Mm. Takes the line from Willy Wonka. Even the snoozeberries taste like snoozeberries. Elizabeth said, "Oh my God, now I know what she meant. I'm really hungry." Uh, Flutter says, "I live in a town of fast food places: McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, Culver's." Oh, Jennifer, lily white flour, all puns included. Spicy Jimmy Dean sausage crumbles, buttermilk, salt, and pepper. Oh, yeah. But you gotta have bacon drippings in that, honey. You gotta have bacon drippings.
Before it
Mm,
starts.
yeah. It don't work if you don't have your bacon drippings. Yeah. Oh, you like potato pancakes? Yeah, I love. Come on.
Okay, let me see what I got to start with.
Elizabeth said she hasn't had lox since she was a kid. Oh, oh, this one Jewish deli over there, the servings are so huge. It's enough to be, you can eat off of it for 2 days. Okay? Jennifer says if I still had my dad's version of metabolism, I could eat 2 feet of a submarine sandwich and not blink. Ever since I got more of my mom's, I looked at a biscuit and gained 10 pounds. It's bad enough that most of my meals for breakfast and for lunch wind up being salads with spicy guacamole and added olives. Oh, I love black olives. Oh, give me black olives. Curb your appetite at the fridge. No, honey, I look at it and think of, okay, what's in here I can scoff down. Oh, your grandmother was Jewish, and Elizabeth, and you love Jewish food? Oh, I do too. My girlfriend is Jewish, and she is just, I mean, we go crazy when we go to the Jewish deli. Sandra says we have Southern Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese, Korean, and Thai, etc. We got all of those here, but we wind up with, there's no really, there's a few, you have to find the holes in the wall in Miami that serve what I call comfort food. Oh, pasturbin or even a pastrami, Rachel. Oh, yes, I know it's on low. I added water to it. It's still cooking. I've got it on a timer.
I added 54 holes in that. You
No, I
gotta
got
be
water to here. I'm okay. My husband came in because I have a pan on the stove cooking. And I told him, yep, I know. I got a timer on it. Don't worry. Sandra said they're all over the place. We have fast food and other restaurants, but most are Asian. Yeah. Here we have lots of Cuban, lots of Venezuelan. We have some Korean, we have all those places too. We even have some good Chinese. I'm trying to think of the name of the place. They make a Brussels sprout appetizer, and it's like they're grated Brussels sprouts, and then they're lightly breaded, very lightly, and pan fried in I don't know what. I think it's bacon,
I
actually.
don't think she cares.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Oh. When some of us girls go out, we would go there now and then. And we would each have, I mean, it's a appetizer. So we get two of them and split it between six of us. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Germans have some of the meats, cheeses, and yeah, platter. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I need to find out what time Lisa's going on.
You want to check or you want me to?
I got it.
Okay. Best kosher for me was Greenfield's Deli in Greenville.
10 o'clock
Robin,
tonight.
10 o'clock. Okay. The owner even gave us 75 flagels, flat bagels, for our wedding when she found out the order was for us. Oh, fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Flutter confirmed 10 p.m. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could talk food.
Just a
I
little bit.
like I like food. As a matter of fact, it's time for me to snack again. A few crackers. And my cheese bread. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, Fawn, what are you doing? Look. Looky there, looky there.
Yeah.
It's only 121, 123 gig.
Oh, holy cow.
What?
That's not too bad. Of course, but you said that phone's a 3?
Uh-huh.
And you're going to a 6?
Yes. Let me see if I can see. Would it be in my settings that tells me about?
Oh, super good. Mm. Can you hear me chewing? Okay. Tori lost power and it's coming back up again. She's having fun tonight. I can tell. Do you guys only hear me chewing? Because I just ate a cracker with my cheese and stuff on it. Mm-hmm. I believe that, Jennifer. I have a lady who moved from Miami up this way who craves finding a good Cubano sandwich. Oh, that nobody up here can make right. Yeah, my daughter only lives 150 miles from here, and she comes down here when she comes to visit me. She stops first and gets some good Cuban food and brings it to the house. Mm-hmm. The town right next to her. The town right next to her is called Sebring, Florida. There is a racetrack there. Tori said she'll be back as soon as possible. She's waiting for the internet to come out because she lost power for a little bit, so she's waiting the internet to come back up. Somebody opened from Miami, went up there and opened a Cuban restaurant, a little hole in the wall in Sebring. She found it, and she says, Mom, I may have found my only place to get Cuban food up here. Oh, Jennifer, I'd love that. I'd be visiting every Italian restaurant in the place. Finding out which ones made the best lasagna. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, everything. So we'll just kind of, I guess we're kind of just hanging out. Sorry, gang. I have never had luck eating crackers. I always have trouble with the crumbs. And that's only since, no, I can't say I've always. That's only since I had chemo. Something changed in my swallowing and all that when I had chemo.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we got you back. Yay!
Well, I'm on my phone waiting for the internet in the house to come back up.
Did you have a complete power failure?
Oh
Or
yeah,
just
the
a
internet
flicker?
went. Well, it went completely black. Count to about 10, and then it came back on.
Oh. Does somebody have to reset your internet? Because that might be it. You
No, it
may have to
reset.
yell
It
upstairs.
reset. I just had to
Oh,
wait for it to come back up.
okay.
Oh, unlock, you idiot. Try again. Let me see. Oh, no, don't want that. Settings, camera, back camera. Turn it sideways.
Yeah, the internet is sometimes can be such a bitch.
Yeah, it's better than the alternative.
You're echoing and stuff. Say that again slowly.
I said better than the alternative.
Oh, yeah.
All right, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Let me mute this.
I bet the kids or whoever was streaming had a fit when they lost their internet streaming or playing the game or whatever.
Okay, I'm back.
Yay!
Yes. That was freaky. Because it was like
To
all of a
the
sudden.
to the Sir Mix a Lot tune. Oh, to the Sir Mix a Lot tune. I love fried okra. You can't deny the taste like very fine wine. Oh, fried okra. Corn and okra. Oh, with cornbread. Mm. And southern ham. Oh, yeah, okay. Ah. A southern honey cured ham. Oh, that's such good stuff. You still with us, Tori?
I'm still with you.
Ah,
I just figured something
okay.
out with my phones. I got them playing around now.
Okay.
I'm not
Yay.
playing with each other.
Are you starting to switch the stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, did you wipe out the your old phone first before you load the? Oh no, you're
I'm not
not
there
doing
yet.
that. Yeah, you're not to that point. You're loading the stuff on the new phone now. Yeah, gotcha. My hummingbirds are happy. I made them more nectar today, aka sugar water. Yeah, don't put red in it. Don't put red food coloring. That's bad for them. I am that way trying to find a good hot dogs up here in the Northeast. To me, a hot dog chili makes or breaks a hot dog. The one place up here that is good, because that chili sauce, which is odd, is good because of that chili sauce, which is odd. Yeah, trust me, the Italian things up here all taste the same for the vast majority of them. Ah, good, Flutter. You don't use any dyes. Yeah, not good. That's when you gotta find this little mom pops. The ones that are, oh, yeah. Usually pizza, calzones, and pasta when your wife needs gluten free. It's not easy to find something to eat here. Yeah, I got one of our girlfriends of the six of us has to have gluten free. Yeah. Yeah, so we always have to find some place that there's something on the menu she can eat. And one's a vegetarian. And yeah. So we're always making sure, hey, have you got something of this, something of that? Yeah. But Jennifer, I never coughed as much until after I had chemo. And then when I chew crackers, I always have a problem with crackers now. They always crumble and get my throat. And Tori, are you talkable?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Because I normally hear a little out of you moving around, but didn't. I could see you, but not hear you. I didn't know if you were
I was
muted or.
being quiet.
Oh, you're being quiet. Okay. So I'll have to remember not to eat crackers while I'm online anymore. Something soft that I don't choke on. But those crackers and cheese spread are good. Oh, God.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah. Jennifer said could have been something hit one of the power lines at some point on the grid. Yeah. The other day we were out. Other day, 3, 4 weeks ago, we were out for 6 hours. 2.5 blocks away, we have a little triangle instead of a straight going up just turning a corner and going straight up a street. It cut in. It has a. It, they both say an east and a west entrance, whether you turn right or left to go up the same street. They all go at an angle, so that street has a V at the very end of it. A triangle at the end. And right in the middle of that triangle is a huge box, power stuff. Has two boxes. One is power and one is phones. Well, somebody hit the power one the other day. Car and went off. And even though it has those big fat poles, you know how they cement those things? They're metal and cement inside
Yeah.
that are sunk around this thing. Part of that car was angled just right so it could clip a corner of this thing and sent some of us off the power grid.
Lovely.
6 freaking hours.
I know that was so much fun.
Without air conditioning, unless I wanted to go out and start up the generator, which for that I didn't really want to because it's a pain in the ass to shut it down. Pain in the ass to start it and pain in the ass to shut it down.
Nothing.
So I said, no, we'll just suffer. But I was so glad when it finally came on. I don't know what happened to the person. Oh, yeah. I was out for 17 hours 17 days during Andrew, after Hurricane Andrew here 20-something years ago. That was rough, let me tell you. And that was before we had a generator. We got a generator after that. They didn't have, schools were closed, the whole schmear.
Gotta get on that straightaway.
Yeah, in the winter it sucks too. It gets pretty cold with no heat. Yeah, up there it does, yes. Woo, yes, 17 days. Everybody was ready to kill everybody in the house because we were so miserable. You know, when you're just hot and sticky and there's no, yeah, it was kind of bad. When my son-in-law heard about that experience from my daughter when they were dating, he says, we ever buy, and they got engaged, he says, when we buy a place, he says, we're having some kind of situation for that. Well, they have solar panels. So they only use electricity when the sun goes down. And she says, when their power was out, the couple times that it's gone out for like a little bit, she says they just don't open anything. And they have one room that has a window unit in it. And they just all sleep in the one room. And that's it. She says, the daytime we can run the air, we can run everything because their solar panels take care of it. But at night, yeah. She says, they have a little bitty generator that just runs the AC and the refrigerator. And she says, even then I tell them, stay out of the refrigerator, you know. And they have to have another generator for the freezers in the garage, in the barn, I mean. And yeah, that's the only thing they worry about. Daytime is fine. Oh, nights down here without air conditioner, you could melt. I don't know how Diana is living up in that second floor without AC. I would be melting into the bed.
I wouldn't be.
Yeah, you and me both. There would be no way I'm putting up with that.
You know that southern thing. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
And it's not because mama just ain't happy. She's going to make sure you ain't happy. Yeah, when you start feeling like you're melting into the bed because you're sweating so much you feel like you can drown in the sheets, it's pretty bad. Yeah, I wouldn't be in Arizona, I swear. Now, wait a minute. Colorado, someplace in Colorado had a temperature of I heard today of 70 something. They had some kind of a cold thing come through. Weird. I saw it in the news. I don't know where, but it was in Colorado, not Arizona. I wouldn't go up to the second floor, that's for damn sure.
37, 41, 45. 49, 3, 57, 61. And they have next one on there. Haha, I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You still there? Marcia disappeared. No, she didn't. She must have got a call or something. Marcia did. And I know my stuff keeps glitching. She gone. Okay. 61 plus 18. No, that's not right. That's not enough holes. That's 79. I need 97. So I got to keep going. I need 70. I need 79. Yay. Oh, so I need to start wrapping it up anyway. So thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Sorry for the glitches that have happened tonight. It is almost that time. It is Tuesday. And Tuesdays and Thursdays, as you know, we all pop over to Two Leaves in a Pod. Tuesday is social time, and sometimes it's game night, and sometimes we do other things, card readings or whatever. They definitely are going to do some news, and they will probably hit some Hollywood drama. And Thursdays they go on and they do a little bit of news, and then they follow up with their sales. They do sales of crystals, gems. They do some custom jewelry, resin pieces, and such. I'm working on a custom purse, heavily altered pattern. And Wednesdays at 8:30 is when Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry comes on. Last Wednesday of the month is her dollar sale, so that is tomorrow night at 8:30. On Fridays, we pop on over to Get Swamped, and we hang out there. And it's 7:30 is when they start. And Robbie and the guys talk about what's happening on the farm. He will go over any births that have happened at the farm, new acquisitions, any buildings going up, construction, projects for cages or whatever. And he will go over all of that with us. Then they also go through their mail, and then they have a session where they answer questions. Mimi's mom, Kim, usually sends him a list of questions, and he goes over those. And then he goes into the other room where he sells rocks, crystals, and gems ranging as low as $5 for something, all the way up past $1,000. I've seen them all different price ranges. Occasionally, they do have other things for sale other than rocks, crystals, and gems. It's a good time. All the proceeds from that do go to support the farm. And they help support the animals on the farm. And when scheduling and such permits, Stacy Northern Aurora Treasures goes on and sells some rocks, crystals, gems, 3D printed items, some jewelry, beaded items, etc. Sometimes she gets the oysters with the pearls in them. That's really cool. And with Stacy, you can often find Flutter Yo. And from what I hear, Flutter's starting to record some new videos. You can catch Flutter fishing all the time, on a pier, in a kayak, or even on the ice in an ice shack. It's kind of cool to watch. And you might see her wandering around gathering rocks that are native to her area, such as the euphorites. You can often catch unboxings of lots of spheres. And Diana's channel, we call her Miss Balls Lady because she likes to collect the spheres. And if you're into miniatures, you can pop over to Terry's Facebook. He does miniature things like dioramas, cars, boats, figurines, and such. And it is almost time for them, a little bit over 15 minutes. So I am going to end this stream, and we will catch you over there at Two Leads in a Pod at 10 p.m. You guys have a wonderful night. Prayers up for you all. Bye for now.